Here, Mom, take a sip. I'm gonna take a sip for you. Take a sip. We're at the Teflon Ito, which is a hibachi grill. Trash.
Look at this picture. The one that came out by its feet.
I got some nigiri. Can't really tell. Oh yeah, there's like a blockade in between. Here, you're going to see it. It's a little bit easier over there. There's like a silver blockade right there. And there are children screaming. We're at the Flavors of Fire.
It's really not doing anything now.
Okay. We're at the Flavors. It started raining really bad, but we still wanted to get something to eat. So Mom got the corned beef, which was to have like roasted potatoes, cheese curds, and a beer cheese sauce. And then the corned beef was really good. This one was really, really greasy. It was good, but the roasted potatoes were actually just potato chips, like kettle cooked potato chips. Why didn't I got the chimichurri steak? Thank you for splashing that all over me. And it was really, really good. It came on this like slightly sweet pancake with a slaw. This one I would definitely recommend. This one I give 8 out of 10. This one I give 6 out of 10. Just because of how much grease it is. So right now we are in the China Pavilion and we stopped. Sorry about the ugly flash, but it's really dark out right now. It's now 7:30. They ran out of the bao buns, the beef bao buns, so we couldn't get those. So Mom got chicken dumplings that came with slaw, and I got the fried shrimp. It didn't say it was fries, but it's fries, and they didn't say that they were covered in chili pepper. And it's not overwhelmingly hot. It's just with my sensitive stomach, it is like really too much. But this is really, really good, especially if you have a little bit of a spicy tongue, like a little bit of spicy taste for it. This is really good. The sauce is very diverse and very good. I didn't get to try the chicken and dumplings. What do you think of the chicken and dumplings, Mom?
Delicious.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the chicken and dumplings? Or just the chicken dumplings? I'm like Southern over here. Chicken and dumplings.
I mean, it was just a dumpling.
It's like 5 out of 10. They weren't spectacular. I would give this, I'm giving this a 6 out of 10 just because it's spicy. There's out of bao buns.
What?
And this, these red peppers.
Look at all the red. Okay. So now for Germany, Wyatt, what'd you get?
Apple strudel.
Apple strudel with the vanilla sauce. Mom, what did you get?
Pasta gratin and bratwurst.
Okay, we'll get the reviews in just a moment. Okay, now that you've had a taste, what do you think out of 10?
There's so many good things here, I can't do it all out of 10.
Just on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, now that you've tried some, what do you think of the pasta?
This is amazing, delicious. Got ham in it, cheese. Who doesn't want ham? Who doesn't want cheese? Who doesn't want pasta? Onions. Oh, it's delicious. 10 out of 10 for this.
10 out of 10? What about the bratwurst?
The bratwurst, I wish I had sauerkraut. But it comes with the mustard. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Good.
Okay, what about you, Wyatt?
I think it's a delicious dessert. It's very fruity with hints of lemon, like you pointed out earlier.
I think the lemon comes from them. You add lemon to apples and avocado and things like that to keep them from browning. So they probably made these in such big batches. That's why there's a lot of lemon in there. But it adds a little zing, a little zip.
It adds a good amount of flavor. I think it's a 9 out of 10 for me.
Okay. I would give this, for me, I've had a lot better strudels and like things like this. I give it a 3 out of 10. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that. But that's just me. Look at my water bottle, Rebecca. So the strudel at the beer garden's better. Yeah. I just think that they make these in such huge quantities in the morning. All right. Well, we might get something else. We might not. I think we're
about this. It's a really big portion.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot.
And it's
So
like $5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we might try anywhere else we're gonna go, or is this the last place?
You said this was our last place, so.
What about you, Mom? You still hungry after this?
No, I think it will be good.
All right. Well, that concludes our little daily adventure with food.
You think you can go buy another Coke?
Yeah, I can. So now it is 9:03. Park just closed, and
Can you get buckled?
I will in a second when I'm done vlogging. Basically, I just want to say EPCOT is my favorite, or remain my favorite, and has always been a favorite. What about you, Mom?
All the studios.
Okay. If anybody wants a mother, I have one. Here she is. She's trash and she likes Hollywood Studios better than Epcot. Oh.
7.78 miles.
It is. What time is it?
9:37.
Okay, it's 9:37 on October 24th, and we are in Pandora. We just rode Flight of Passage, still best ride ever. If they had more of that, if they put that in Epcot, Epcot would be hands down the best park in the entire world. A child cutting in line, but I wanted to show this. So like this is just like the light post of the fan. They added like it almost has like lizard skin. I thought that was really neat. There's so much detail, especially here in Pandora. One of the things like that I liked like the Black Spire outpost over in Hollywood Studios, but it just doesn't have like, I mean, it's a different setting because you're like in the desert, you know. But there's just so much detail, so much extra. Yeah, like there's just so much extra put into this one, to this area, than there is the Black Spire outpost. Like, so I really like this area. I can spend all day here. There's only 2 rides, but I still think it's really, really cool. Just because just the foliage, the noises, like everything is just so different. They really made it feel like you're in a completely different world. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Downtown Disney, Disney Springs, we got the butcher platter. So we're gonna go through and tell you what we think. The polite pig, modern barbecue. So we got these, one of the sides was Brussels sprouts, absolutely delicious. You can't eat, there's no bitterness. They're crispy without being burnt. They are so good. What would
They're very
say?
sweet too.
They're very sweet. They have that mapleness to it. So I would say 10 out of 10 for me. What about you? Yeah?
Same.
What about you? Okay. So then we got, you can't see it because we ate it, but there was beef brisket here. I gave it it was very tender, but I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10 just because it was a little bit dry and a little bit bland for me. What about you?
I think it's like a 9 for me.
9?
It's a 10 for me. I love
Oh, okay.
brisket. It was so good. Brisket doesn't even need sauce.
Yeah.
It's
So,
It was like, it literally tasted like how Rome burning smells. Like to
On
me,
the ride.
That's what it was.
well, one of the mandatory sides that came with the meal was this slaw. I don't eat slaw. I hate slaw. I hate all even good slaw. Wyatt doesn't eat slaw. Mom eats slaw. She hated it.
I eat slaw. I really like slaw. Well, let me describe it. It's a very vinegary slaw, very oniony, very sour, very tart.
So if you like that, you like that. But
It's creamy, it's not creamy.
so then we've got ribs. Huge amount of ribs. I think the rib meat, it's very juicy, not dry at all. It's ribs. It's ribs. 6 out of 10. It's not blowing me away. We got the chicken. I haven't tried the chicken yet.
Dry rub.
Everything's dry rub here.
Except for the ribs. Ribs were smothered.
I'm not crazy about dry rub, but the flavor of the chicken is very good.
Yeah. And then we got these sausages. They have cheese in them. They are also really, really, really good. But you gotta like sausage because they do have a little bit of spice to them. They're not spicy, but they do have. It's not just plain like hot dog. It has stuff in it, making it sausage. So then over here we got pork brisket. Is that what that is?
It's just barbecue pork.
Barbecue pork. Okay, that is a 10 out of 10 for me. It's delicious.
I
Tastes
haven't
great.
even tried it.
Super tender. Melts in your mouth. Absolutely fantastic. And then we
You
got.
didn't have that whole piece. I already
They
had it.
called this barbecue fries. It's really just fries with
It's
like
just
barbecue.
seasoned fries.
It's just barbecue seasoning. There's no barbecue on them. We got 3 different ketchup, honey mustard, and barbecue. We got these. These are a 2 out of 10 for me, only because they just said cornbread, but it actually has jalapenos in it, which is, you know, But also another thing is they're like really hard, they're really like dry, and they're very like, I'm used to cornbread, when I squeeze it like this, it should crumble. This is like a cake. It's very odd. So not great on that one. And then the mac and cheese, I haven't tried it yet.
It's very good.
Very good.
It looks dry, but really, it's
very
really
rich.
cheesy, very creamy.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's the polite pig. That's our. Oh wait, no, the cauliflower. So this is what do we call it? Barbecue cauliflower.
Yeah.
So
It's got pepita nuts in it, and a little bit of the sour cream with some aioli,
Yeah.
some sort of seasoned
it's
something.
it's definitely different. Super good. Very similar to the Brussels sprouts in that like crunchy sweetness. My only complaint about this is the pieces of cauliflower are so very tiny that you don't get a lot of the cauliflower. Like I feel like I'm just eating a fry. You know, I feel like I'm just eating a breading. Like I wish there were larger pieces of cauliflower. That's why I'm just gonna give it a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10. Everybody agree? Okay. Come here. Where's your daddy at? You want to come see? Come here. Where's he at? It's into the house right now. She can't. She doesn't know what's going on. I can hear you, but I can't figure it out. I can't figure. Is he in here? He might be in here. You better look. Is he in there? She's like, oh gosh, that's creepy. I'm out of here. Is he in the drawers? Is he in the drawers? Is it very scary? You hide it? Apple. Oh, okay, all right, we're done.